Hey guys, it's Mr. Ben here for Craft Challenge Thursday. So today we are going to expand upon. Last week we had these going out as our grab and go crafts. We have our monster masks. If you don't have one already, it's probably too late to get them, but you could easily make one with a paper plate and some construction paper and some markers. That's all it is. But we're going to expand on that and make a full costume. So if you don't have a costume yet for Halloween, I'm going to show you how to make it. All I got is an old sweatshirt, I've got some yarn, and I got some felt. And you can buy all of this stuff at Walmart, craft stores for relatively cheap. Also have a hot glue gun and some scissors. So let's check it out. Okay guys, to save you some time and not show you all the tedious work that I did, what I did is I made some strips of felt and I made some like fringes on them. And these are going to help make us, we're trying to make kind of like a furry, wild thing, My Neighbor Totoro kind of creature, right? That's the kind of monster we're going for. So he's supposed to look fuzzy. So we're going to use felt. We're making fringe with the felt. And we're cutting out little pieces of yarn. And instead of showing you how I made all of this, I'm just going to show you examples. So all you do is you take felt, which again you can get from any craft store. You cut them into strips, and then, being very careful, you just cut out, you don't cut all the way through. And let me show you, right? Yeah. And you go all the way down. And if you do it with very long strips, you get all this. And having those long strips is going to make it easy to measure out how much we need. And then to do the yarn, all I did is I took my yarn ball and I made my hand flat, wrapped it around, wrap. And then you take it, you got some good scissors, cut it like that, and that's about the right size string that you're going to want to make your fur. So I got my low temperature hot glue gun. Important. You don't need a high temp one. You might burn yourself with those. And then get your guardian or adult or whoever you got helping you out to help you cut these out and help you with the hot glue gun. We're going to take our fringe and try and measure it out as best we can. Going to go in a line and go a little fast so the glue doesn't dry out. I leave some parts unfringed, and that's the part that you want to be able to glue down. And that's also the part you can glue strings to make more of a fur effect. And after you do this one side, and do the other side. Down so it sticks. And what's nice about making the long strips is then you can just do it that way without having to pre-measure it, and then just trim off the excess. So now I got my first strip on this one. I'm just going to go all the way down the arm, and then we'll do strings. All right. It's kind of hard to see. It's dark gray. But we have our fringes down our sleeve. And that's going to be like our thick, chunky parts of the fur coat of our monster. And then to make it even hairier. So on each of these, there's parts of it where it's fringe. And then there's a part where it's just flat. and that's actually kind of where we're going to put our glue. We're going to put it on top of the same thing, and that way the fringes will actually kind of help them poof them out a little bit. Actually, I think I'm going to half the size a lot of my fur. These strings are actually pretty long. So once you have them, you could do it either way. But I want it to be more textured. So let's do the first big one. And same kind of principle. We're just going to put a bunch of glue on top. And then we're going to kind of pat these guys in, being careful. This is why you want the low temperature glue guns, because you're less likely to burn yourself. And this is also where an adult, your parent, your guardian, whoever's helping you out, maybe you got a babysitter today, and get them to help pat these in for you. All right, so I'm gonna do this whole side, and then I'll show you how that looks, and then I'm gonna do the back side. Give this about a minute to dry, and then we'll flip it over into the other one. All right, let's flip this guy over. Oh, we're losing a few, but that's going to be okay. We kind of put a bunch on, expecting to lose some. And I'll do that whole process again. Here it is. Bro, our furry arm. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. So we're just going to skip forward. I'll see y'all in a few minutes, friends. All right, we got both arms. So that's, as you can see, we kind of have a few stragglers, but that's okay. We can use them in the lighter parts. Kind of, you know how sometimes animals have white on their belly? I'm thinking we'll put this right in the middle of our sweater. So that way he looks more kind of like a beast. So before all that glue dried, I put down my first half and I folded over this half, so now I could just do this. Put glue right here. All right, we got our belly done, and that's almost it for the top part. We already have our mess, and now we have the top part. So I'm gonna add a couple more little things and show you the final product. There you have it, friends. Added a few more little fuzzies on my chest. I wore some matching pants, and I'm all ready for Halloween. See you later, friends.